I wish to make our position plain beyond any matter of doubt as regards the African continent. We in Nigeria appreciate the advantages which the size of our country and of its population give us, but we have absolutely no aggressive intentions. We shall never impose ourselves upon any other country and shall treat every African territory, big or small, as our equal, because we honestly feel that it is only on that basis of equality that peace can be maintained in our continent.
Built during the Obasanjo administration in 1979, the tomb, by its architectural design, is a monument which reflects Nigerian history in total. As one enters, there is an eerie feeling due to the pitch darkness along the passage. This represents the pre-independence era. As one proceeds further, there is a ray of light corresponding to hope for independence. These steps represent the colonial era and the civilian rule, taking one down to full light, meaning Nigerian independence. Here lies the remains of late Sir Abubakar Balewa. The colorful stripes on the wall equate to the 356 ethnic groups in Nigeria, opening up to the sky, showing the open-mindedness and high aspirations of the late Tafawa Balewa. This bridge leading to the exit has cracks in between, depicting the civil disturbances after the assassination of the Nigerian first Prime Minister. The late Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa has left a lot to be remembered for, especially spiritually, as he is among those that saw to the entrenchment of democratic rule in the country. The first Nigerian Prime Minister also left behind several mementos housed in this building within the premises of the tomb. Wrist watches, a black and white TV set given to him by Queen Elizabeth I as an award in London in the year 1945, a bottle of crude oil discovered in 1957 when he was the Minister of Works, a radio, a sword that he received from Sardauna of Sokoto, Sir Ahmadu Bello, a personal knife, caps, personal memoirs, and pictures. Born in Tafawa Balewa town in 1912, his father, Malam Yakubu, popularly known as Danzala, was said to have migrated from Zala village near Bauchi. The town, Tafawa Balewa, is just about 80 kilometers away from the state capital. Purji, as the locals call it, or Tapara Balere in Fulfulde language, meaning the Black Rock, is where the name Tafawa Balewa was derived from, and from atop one can see the beautiful setting of the town Tafawa Balewa. Also by this Black Rock is a river, a tributary of River Gongola, where the late Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa spends his leisure time. The ruins of his ancestral home still exist in Tafawa Balewa town, with trees he planted still standing tall and aiming higher towards the sky. This premises in the heart of Tafawa Balewa used to house the Prime Minister's elementary school. The famous Abubakar Tafawa Balewa University, Bauchi, Abubakar Tafawa Balewa Stadium, Abubakar Tafawa Balewa Way, Tafawa Balewa Housing Estate, and of course the Tafawa Balewa Tomb are just a few structures named after Sir Abubakar Tafawa Balewa in order to immortalize the man in Bauchi State.
When we hear the world crying out for peace, we may receive the inspiration to deal with these intractable problems and be able really to devote all our resources to the advancement of mankind by applying those eternal truths which will inevitably persist long after we ourselves are utterly forgotten. Thank you, Mr. President.